Hello students, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you all are fine and going well. So dear students, today we will start chapter number 5, Seeds and Seeds. So let's start this EVS session without any further delay. So dear students, today we will see an experiment with gram or chana. So in bowl 1, raw chana is filled with water, okay? Now in the bowl 2, raw chana is taken in a damp cotton cloth, okay? And in the case of bowl 3, raw chana is taken as it is without water and air sufficiency, okay? Now let's move on to the observation. In bowl 1, we can see that swelled chana are observed, okay? In the case of bowl 2, sprouted chana is observed. And in the case of bowl 3, there is no change. So what we can conclude from here? We can conclude that in bowl 2, sufficient air and water was provided to chanas so that chana were sprouted. In bowl 1, only water was provided to chana, that's why chana were swollen. In bowl 3, neither water nor air was provided to chanas, so that there were no changes in the chanas. I hope it is clear to you now. So another topic is draw. Look carefully at your sprouted chana and make its drawing. So there is a picture of a sprouted chana as well as the label diagram of chana. So the outer covering is called seed coat. There is hilum and micropyle from where sprouting is occurred, okay? There is a cotyledon and plumule and radical part also. You can see in the picture, okay? Now let's move on to the next slide. There is a project. Plant your seeds. Take a clay pot or a tin can with a wide mouth. Make a small hole at the bottom of the can. Fill your can with soil. Put 4 or 5 seeds of the same kind in the soil and press them gently. Different groups can plant different kinds of seeds such as mustard, sarso, fenugreek, methi, sesame, til or coriander, dhania. Now you have to write the name of the seeds, the date on which you planted them and the day you observed something coming out of the soil. Start filling the table, okay? So now let's move on to the next slide. In this experiment, you have to write the name of the seed, the date on which I have planted them, okay? Suppose if I am taking mustard seed and I have planted it on the first day, then I will observe the plant from the 8th day or 7th day, okay? Now, first I have to take a seed. Suppose I am taking mustard seeds. So I have to write the date also here on which I have planted the seed. So I have to write the date, okay? Suppose I am taking day 1. So from the 8th day, that is day 8, the height of the plant will be 1 centimeter, okay? Now the number of leaves seen in the plant will be 2, okay? So is there any other change occur? No, there will be no other change. Now day 9, the height of the plant will be 1.5 centimeter, okay? So the height of the plant will be 1.5 centimeter on 9th day and the number of leaves seen will be 3. Is there any other change? No, there will be no other change. Now on day 10, what will happen? The height of the plant will be 2.5 centimeter, okay? And the number of leaves seen will be 4. Is there any change occur? Any other change? Yes, stem will become thicker, okay? Now on day 15, the height of the plant will be 4 centimeter and the number of leaves seen will be 6. So is there any other change occur? Yes, the stem will become more thicker, okay? So there is a more thicker stem. I hope it is clear to you now. Now let's move on to the next slide. So the first question is, how long did it take for the plant to come out from the soil? The plant took almost 7 to 8 days, around 1 week to come out of the soil. What was the difference in the height of the plant on the first and second day? The difference in the height of the plant was half a centimeter on the first day to second day. Now let's move on to the next question. On which day the height of the plant increased the most? So the height of the plant increased on third day. Did new leaves come out of the plant every day? Yes, new leaves come out of the plant every day. Was there any change in the stem of the plant? Yes, the stem of the plant becomes more thicker and stronger day by day. Now discuss which seeds took the most number of days for the stem to come out of the soil. So sesame seeds took the most number of days to come out of the soil. Which seeds took the least days to come out of the soil? Yes, mustard seeds took the least days to come out of the soil. Which seeds did not grow at all and why? So the answer is, in absence of water and soil, no seed can grow. Seeds need both water and air for proper growth. Did anyone's plant dry up or turn yellow? Why did this happen? Yes, few plants dried up or turned yellowish due to lack of proper ventilation and water supply. Let's move on to the next question. What would happen if the plants do not get water? See, plants will get dried up in absence of water. Straight from your heart, what is inside the seed? So basically, first one is seed coat, second one is cotyledons or food source, and third one is embryo or baby plant. As you can see in the picture at the right side. I hope it's clear to you now. Please like, share and subscribe my channel, and thanks for watching. Thank you so much.